Hey guys, before we get into today's video, I just wanted to bring attention to Typhoon Hagabees, which is currently in Japan right now. I hope everyone involved in My Hero Academia in Japan and everyone else in Japan makes it through this unharmed. So here it is, the first episode of Season 4, Episode 1. It's good to be back again after about a year, if you exclude the movies. So basically the premise of this episode is a news reporter comes into UA trying to find out who the successor to All Might is. In addition, we got some new info and we also got to see the gang in some funny situations. I'll just be looking at the most important things to me because I do have exams to study for. So let's get straight into it. So in the opening we're seeing Midoriya coming much closer to his internal image of All Might. The reason I say this is because in Season 1 there was in the opening a shot of All Might, which is again being used in Season 4, and instead of just watching All Might from the ground, Izuku is standing up and he's grabbing his image of All Might firmly with his hands. So to me that kind of means that he's making One for All's power his own. Instead of wrecking his body, he's going to have more control over it. We also get 4 shots of things that are important to All Might, which were All For One, Tamura, and Nana, and who we now know as Sir Night-Eye. We then see a series of images which go by in like less than a few seconds. My guess is when Sir Night-Eye and All Might were working in Japan, they had a fight which didn't go as planned, and Sir Night-Eye didn't like how that went, and it looks like he's shouting at All Might, and after that it looks like they split ways permanently. We now know that Sir Night-Eye made his own agency, and I'm guessing All Might just continued by himself. It seems a definite thing that this season will go more into what went wrong between the two of them. Getting into the episode, and based on the reporting of the news agency, we find out a bit more on All Might's career timeline. So the timeline, from what I understand, is that Toshinori met Nana in Japan when he was a high schooler. He got One for All. He then later on moved to America, where he met David Shield and they became partners. And then it looks like when All Might came back to Japan, he started a hero agency. And it looks like that Sir Night-Eye was his partner in that. We also find out that Medio, part of the Big Three, has visited Sir Night-Eye's agency from time to time. So my guess is that Mirio had his work experience over there. In terms of closing, I like how this ending kind of looks like a children's colouring book, and it's probably done by that mysterious girl with the horn on her head. We still don't know her name. We see some shots, and there's this one shot in particular with, I'm assuming it's her mom because they have the same hair, and there's someone sitting beside them, but it doesn't really show who they are. So I'm unsure if it's her dad or if it's someone else. Either way, there's another shot where it looks like she's a toddler, around maybe 3 or 4, and it seems that her mom just disappeared because her clothes are just lying there on the floor. So to me that seems like someone with a quirk did that, and my guess is that maybe the reason why Overhaul is searching for this girl is because he has some kind of relationship with her mom. So time will tell if that's right. But I do get the feeling there's some kind of like maybe experimentation going on her maybe. I guess we will see later on in the season. My favourite part of this episode was the photographs taken by the news agency reporter. Ida was definitely one of the best moments from that one. Like you can just tell he's really giving it his all in everything that he does in his daily school routine. In terms of next week, judging by the preview, it looks like Izuku, Mirio and Toshinori are meeting for some reason. My guess is that Midoriya is going to be joining up with Sir Night Eye's hero agency just to get some more experience. That would be pretty big. And we also know that the next episode is called Overhaul, so it's pretty safe to say that we're going to be seeing more of his backstory and maybe more of his power quirk, because we still don't know what that is. Anyway, there wasn't too much going on this episode. It looks like everything that's going to be happening is going to be happening starting from next week, so I think I'll be here. So let me know in the comments if I missed anything important without the spoilers that goes beyond the anime. Anyway, that was it for Season 4 Episode 1. I'll see you guys next week when Episode 2 comes out, hopefully around the same time, so I hope you keep watching. Thanks.